Again, maybe not the happiest place to pick up where I last left off during a Let's Play, but hey! It's either that or the title screen. Welcome to Mana's Potion. My name is Mitchell, but you may call me Mana, and welcome back to Cloudbuilt. Last time, we went down the storm route, which...
I've never understood. I wish I could say something. I'm beginning to see. I think I can. What sort of mess?
Stop. Just want to clear those, because that will flash whenever there are unread messages. If you couldn't tell, I haven't completed this game, Cloudbuilt, before. But again, I played through all of Super Cloudbuilt, which is why I'm so largely familiar with this game, and its setup and its story, and why I'm Let's Playing it. But regardless, we've got 2 more routes to do, and it's time to finish at least one of those. Things are, still looking a bit bleak, still looking a bit grim. We've accepted our fate, and we've prepared ourselves for redeployment. But what about dreams? Yeah, what about dreams? It's time for the Dawn route. Oh no, not again! Just got that achievement. Wait, seriously? That's a secret achievement, actually. And the fact that I got it now? Huh, weird. Okay. Oh! Not we. Not fun. This route is not my favorite, but it's up there. It's got good music. Hello. It's actually surprising. Something about Super Cloudbuilt is that it very infrequently uses those walls, but because Super Cloudbuilt actually uses a different gun model. Oop. So instead of this gun, which has 3 levels of charge, what it did is it had 1 level of charge, which was green. Green would shotgun, but then right-click would fire a bomb. And then you could use that bomb to blow up blue gates. But again, they were so infrequent that there was hardly a reason to use it, except to take down enemies which took more than 5 hits, which there were several. But the bomb deployment was a little bit on the slower side. So you'd fire the bomb and then it'd take time to explode. Though, much like Cloudbuilt, the blue bomb could also manipulate your physics. I'm... Well, oop, saved it. Oh, it feels so good to save it when you mess up something like that. I was about to say, I definitely picked the harder way to get through this, but, well, we still made it. Definitely still showing off what I can do. At this point, if you haven't watched the previous 2 videos, 1, what are you doing? I probably look like a god. But 2, you probably have no idea what I'm doing. Huh. And here we are at the end of the level. If you're really well practiced with this, like, game in general, you could do that so much faster than I did it.
My appreciation for these ruins among the clouds was, from the beginning, a bit nostalgic. I used to dream of places like these as a kid, and now they were brought back when I needed them the most. It would have been easy to give up and declare myself a casualty. But I remember well now that I never was that sort of person. When I eventually wake up, recovery will be a difficult, painstaking process. I've seen it. Even with brain integration, it takes time to learn how to walk on non-organic legs. But I've also seen veterans persevere throughout this process, wondering where they got their strength from. I need to find my source.
Huh. How uplifting. Again, as I mentioned in the previous episode. This was foreshadowed in the rain beginning, the rain intro. The dawn route, as you might expect, with its very, like... Oh, what's the word? I'm forgetting the word. It'll come back to me. Very, like, light colors that kind of remind you of, like, a sunrise, or maybe even a sunset if you're more nostalgic for that. It's very, like, new beginning-esque, very uplifting and hopeful. Pastel! There we go! And again, it just highlights that the environments help tell the story just as much as what the protagonist is saying every time you return to that room. And also a bit of a curious starting position. A bit precarious. We can just jump over that wall. No big deal. Ooh. Ooh. Ow. 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 Ow! Well. There always has to be one, right? Hello, goodbye. Oh, God, right. Forgot you were here. This isn't one of the routes I've actually played in this game. So I remember those sniper bots are there. I hopefully avoided certain doom. Hopefully. Whew, okay. Yeah, you actually have a surprising amount of control while wall running. It might just seem like you're stuck in this direction. Just hold buttons and do things. Because if you're facing the wall and you're holding up, you will stop, like, horizontally wall run. Well, okay, it's hard to demonstrate that. Here, let's restart from here. While you're running, if you keep holding shift and go up, you'll transition to vertical and die. And then if you... Wow, okay. Apparently, explaining how my muscle memory works just gets me killed. I was kidding, game. You get it. You get it. But if you press backwards from the direction that you're facing while you're facing the camera towards the wall, so basically if you're pressing and holding D and you press A, you will stop wall running altogether and just stay stationary. Or alternatively, you can hit space. But again, I wanted to highlight, and was sort of floundering, that you have quite a bit of control over the wall run. There's that leitmotif again. Except it's got that rocking, uplifting, soul-filled guitar this time. Now, I see you jerks. It is so hard not swearing. No. So sniper bots are as fragile as the regular turrets. The thing is, though, their bullets are fast. Like, wicked fast. That's why they have a laser pointer, and they make that whine noise when they first spot you. That way you can track down where they are. And, ow. Oh, this is gonna end poorly if I don't get out of that. So, you can track them based on where you see the laser pointer coming from, so you can shoot them quickly with 2 shots. Or, the laser pointer does change color when they're about to fire. But, I'm hoping I don't have to demonstrate why that is until later. Ooh, 2 levels have unlocked. On top of the just route progression.
Returning from the clouds outside, I realized that the nostalgia I feel is not only for dreams. This is the world as I hoped it would be. It has always colored how I've lived, even when I forgot it. Every possibility is worth exploring, every effort worth extending, because in the end, one path will lead to my goal. In here, I know this. Out there, I hope this. Reality may not always live up to the ideal, and sometimes there is no solution. I've just lived to see that happen. But don't regret for a second that I tried to find a way, even if it wasn't there. This place is where I got my strength from in the past, and it makes the future all the more clear.
Yeah. All right, let's see what these levels I've unlocked are. So we got 2 levels on top of the stand. Oh. Ah, that's how you unlock them. Okay, so you may have noticed there is an alternative path here. Well, that's an off-centered skull. And it's in the middle of the storm route. You may also note that there's an alternative path here, and it's in the middle of the dawn route. I believe this one here is supposed to be, there it goes, 2 skull difficulty. This one here is 1 skull difficulty. You can see in the top right corner that this is not part of the standard game. These are the Defiance routes. Both of them are part of the same route. I don't intend to go through these levels until we're done here. So, let's keep going. And this level is my source of inspiration, of hope, of strength. Yes. Well, this looks like a lovely start, doesn't it? Made it! Very, very different from Super Cloudbuilt. And it's challenging in its own right. Oh, excuse you. Ooh, shiny. Ow! I found a shiny! I've got the shiny. The heck? Oh, that was probably just a projectile. Whew. Right. So from here, we could either take the dangerous route, or we could go that way. I want to go that way. I like that way. Boy, I didn't make it. I nearly didn't make it, though. Ooh. Man, I just imagine what an actual, like... Oh, goodness, right. What a, like, veteran and basically pro speedrunner of this game thinks looking at me playing this. They probably think, ah, cute, this guy's a casual. And they're right, I am. On the other hand, I wonder kind of like what sort of potential they might see, ow, in my gameplay. Not a lot based on that. No, I jest. Clearly I am the best at this game. Getting hit was intentional, you see. Ow! Well, that wasn't. So yeah, I figured out you can press F to quickly restart, so that way you don't have to fall the whole way down. No thanks, turret. I don't want what yourself. Fine, I won't go that way. Nope, that was right. There we go. Again, as I explained previously, it's faster to press your dash to just short boost than it is to continuously hold it. Surprise, surprise. Let's go this way. Whew. And then we gotta go this way. And made it! I took some fall damage, though. Level clear. Level unlock.
Rehabilitation may be much like the dreams I've been experiencing during the brain integration. There will be setbacks, occasionally it will feel unfair and difficult, but it will be possible. It's not difficult to see what purpose the allegory serves, although it escaped me at first glance. I guess that's why I was asked to rest and think in this room, to make sense of what I already on some level knew. Whether these dreams just happened to be inspiring or really were a result of my past self reminding me of what I used to believe in seems pointless to speculate about. Maybe I've just been staring at an
The good vibes kind of don't stop for this route. The very hopeful vibes. It's inspiring, almost. It's good. It feels fantastic. Just to hear and see. 10. Not skull, difficulty 10. And yeah, this is our last level for this route. My inspiration. And this one actually took me a while to beat my first time running through it, because it has a devious ending. I'm better at the game. Much better then. Or much better now, rather, than I was then. So it's not as hard for me now, but it's still rude. And I do like that this game, it consistently challenges the player. It consistently asks them, hey, you see this? Let's see you make this now. And then if you perform it, great, you're rewarded usually. More level, more challenges. More failure. But this route kind of highlights that you just shouldn't give up. The other route, the storm route, kind of said that this is training. You know, if you're not able to make it here, you got no business going through this rehabilitation process. And the acceptance route is, well, you know, acceptance. You just have to accept that things are difficult, but you made it. You made it so you could accept those things. That you're not that bad at this game. In fact, you never were. It just takes practice and time and skill. Very much something I said from the very first episode of this Let's Play, is that I am practiced, and I hope that I'm impressing some people. But again, I'm not that good. I'm an enthused amateur, as I've put it. Something similar to that. I was gonna say, I see something over here. How do we get it? Not like that. Ooh, 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 not like that at all. This is gonna hurt. Ow. I wasn't kidding. Because when I played this game, I wouldn't be able to do that in a single day. I really only could be able to do it after... Oh, that's... Nope. After enough time with myself, enough time with the level, and enough, yeah, effectively banging my head against the wall and hoping that something would change and work. I was hoping I could actually grab onto that. Does not seem to be the case. And sometimes it's just about trial and error. This one is very clever. There we go. All right. Oh, and by the way, we are just approaching the halfway point for this level. This one's long. This one's a bit of a marathon. And be prepared for that as you keep playing through this game and want to see all of it. Because, ow. This is not the only level that's like this. Far from it, actually. Far, far from it. Gods, holy cow. That is the understatement of the century if you think that this is the only level that's going to be like this. Especially if you want to go through Defiance. Prepare water, prepare snacks, and cover your walls in foam if you're using a controller. You might throw that thing once or twice. Oh, good. This is the part that gets a little sneaky, that gets a little mean. There's no going back. I mean, unless you want to jump that way. So it's time for us to make our way beyond. Son of a gun! Whoop! Uh-oh. I lured them both. Okay. No. That's not a good thing to do. Especially when I'm being tailed by a couple of those things. Okay, it's from a launcher. That's a little bit different, but it's still rude. Alright, you see this? This is the part I was talking about. The game's not gonna give you a break. So if you didn't go through Storm Route and you didn't learn how to do this, this is a good time to practice it. Made it. Oh, that's the devious part of this route. The very last level, right at the end, is gonna chase you and ask you and basically demand if you want to make it through the level, not to stop, but to keep going and learn how to charge your gun while running. That's very important in this game, is to be able to do that. And I really don't think I can stress it enough. You're gonna be tested if you want to go through Defiance. So get ready and practice, is all I can say. But if you can make it to the end of these routes, you might surprise yourself at how ready you are for what's to come. But that said, we've finished another route.
I can feel the integration process nearing its conclusion. The room somehow feels warmer, and the wind outside has started smelling vaguely of hospital air. I might just come back to my senses soon. And I'd be lying if I said I'm not going to miss this place a bit. It feels like I've been saved by a person I left behind and forgot I'd been. I haven't had dreams about places remotely like these for years. The kid who gave me this inspiring world seems to have caught up with me, just long enough to tell me what I needed to hear. Now I'm leaving her behind again, waking up. But she wouldn't want it any other way. She'd want me running, jumping, and climbing, and to get started walking that long road the moment I wake up. The sooner I know my limits, the sooner I can push them.
Hope. And that's probably why I called this route Dawn, because it's a new beginning. It's the start of a new day. Look at that smile. It's as pretty as the sunset or sunrise right outside. And yeah, that is yet another route done. But are we done? Absolutely not. We're not done until all the routes are completed. Completed? That's a new word. Until all the routes are cleared, I should say. But considering how long we've been at this route, which is surprisingly not that long. It's only been about 20 minutes. But I like this format. I like clearing one of these routes in a single video, regardless of the length, and then calling it the video. Granted, considering how the first episode was the tutorial, and then the 2 initial levels, and then the route, that one's the longest, and then last episode was the 2 intro levels into these 2 routes, and then the storm route, and then this one is just the route. It feels a little short, but hey, it feels like a nice way to like tie a bow on the episode to end it with the ending of a route. And besides, like I said, it's gonna get a little bit longer as we near the end of this little project I've decided to pick up. So with that said, if you like this video, don't forget to like it and leave a comment. I read those. Pardon me. And if you want to see more videos like this in the future, don't be afraid to hit that subscribe button. No, seriously, don't. It's not going to bite. It's only bitten me once, and I don't think it bites anyone else. And also ring that bell, so that way you don't miss a video and get notifications on it. And with that, please remember, you are always welcome here at Mana's Potion, and I will see you next time.